Hi, welcome to Cosmic Turtles. I hope that the sound levels is loud enough, as this is going to be a little card reading, collective read. I'm using the Witch's Tarot, which is fitting for this spooky time. Okay, what do we have for the collective at this moment? Oop, one fell. Five of Wands. Look at that. Whole bunch of arguments. This is how you do the recipe. No, this is how you do the recipe. No, it's this way. And you're not doing it right. Very passionate arguments going on. Or did happen. I'm doing a 5-card spread. So this would be recent past. What else do we have? Spooky season. Let's go. What do we got for the collective? Ooh, something flipped inside the deck. Yeah, I do believe that's the Hierophant. This is what the Divine is asking you to do in this case. The Hierophant. It's another 5. So you got 5 of Wands. But the counter to this passionate energy is the spiritual 5. The Hierophant. The Most High. The universe. Creator got your back. And he's teaching you how to overcome this kind of energy of arguments, nobody getting along, to peace be with you. Learn how to meditate, learn how to breathe, learn how to be comfortable in your own skin, balance things out. You know, you have more mental clarity when you calm yourself. If you're like you, and if you breathe all that anxiety away, like you allow yourself to feel it so it can be released, you gotta feel things fully, and then you can relax. If you keep pushing it down, burying it down, it becomes resentment, it becomes disease, it becomes reactions instead of taking action. You'll be reactive. You will be the trigger. Okay, what's for the present moment? So I'm glad the next card came in saying whoever's going through all these things, the universe is saying that's enough. Here we go, universe got your back. And is giving to you by intuition on what you can do to soothe that. Woo. Well, some people are not listening because we got the 5. This is 555. Like, we got the 5 of Swords. Look at this. No one. And there's people crying. And there's people. Oh, gosh. 5 of Swords. That's arguments. Like, it started. The message was given on how to stop it or soothe it or go in a different direction. And what happened is that mental, it's all mind. It's all the ego. There's no heart in it anymore. At least this was like passionately. Like, wands are passion. So at least before it was like you're passionate about something. And then it was total ego. That's the present moment right now, peeps. Present moment. Big time arguments. Big time people crying. People are trying to throw swords at each other. Everybody's trying to be in control. That's how it started off. And the Divine came and, you know. Alrighty. Next step. Okay. whoever gets out of this is going to go into, like, whoever's actually clearly or not lost in the sauce, okay? Let's put it that way. It's my new saying this week or something. Don't get lost in the sauce. The Hierophant is there. The universe got your back. Whoever said, this is not how it's supposed to be, and then it got worse. So, Queen of Swords, she's coming out with knowledge and truth, because the Queen of Swords is very knowledgeable. However, don't piss off a Queen of Swords. She'll say it as it is. She'll see the light and she'll laugh. She'll see the light in dark things and maybe have a sarcastic sense of humor, or that's how you get yourself back to the next level. Like, you were down to the most worst feeling, and then you can't get from there to there all happy without doing all the gradual steps to building yourself to that point, right? Once she knows who she is, she or he, it's an energy, right? So creatively, the nurturing aspect, taking care of herself. See, she's all nice, and she's got a nice cloak, and it's like fur, and it's like comfortable, and has those scrolls beside her. She's very educated. What's in her hands? Oh, it's a plume. Like, she's also probably a writer, writing your truth. And she's leaning forward like, okay, I'm interested in what you have to say. I got my sword up, and just in case it's bullshit, I'll just off with your head. No, I'm kidding. She's leaning forward like, I want to hear what you got to say. This could be the mediator. You could be observing all this going on. You could be like a mediator or you're taking on this would be the diplomat. Listening to every perspective and coming out with the actual solution at this point. And then rise up as a Queen of Wands. So then refocus to the original wands, but this time everybody gets along. We hope. It's Seven of Pentacles. Okay, watching your garden grow. So taking care of your physical needs. Every one of these that she's caring for. Every one of these pentacles. To me, pentacles represents what you hold of value. Well, I hope one of those is you. I hope one of them is your health, what you stand for, compassion, integrity, Put your passion, you are of value, put your passion into what you desire, focus on what you desire, on what you're passionate about. Ten of Cups. Well, you're going to reach the emotional fulfillment. I think this is an internal process going on in a lot of people. If I really look at this again, because the last card is emotional fulfillment. There was more than 5 cards. Because we needed a little bit more clarity on all of this. Like, the rise from 5 of Swords to Queen of Swords. So, someone that was mentally having internal debates, didn't know how to feel. You had to go through the process and actually allow it to go through so that you can stand in your truth, because you'll extract wisdom. Like, after you release the pain, underneath, on the other side of fear is freedom. On the other side of fear, on the other side of pain is truth, is wisdom. Okay, through the process, before everything got worse, the divine presented itself. So it started off with certain... Okay, I'll try to put them... It started off with some arguments, in a passionate way between people, maybe your social circle, maybe in your community, maybe at your work. But this has to do more about like coming together and creating something with other people, creating an atmosphere. Something wasn't agreeing, people were being too judgmental or something, and then the creator showed up. So you were already going through something, and then you got a divine message. It was clear, like, meditate, relax. You may have seen it as you're going through social media or something like that, right? And the divine showed itself, I have your back. Can you trust that I have your back? Keep the balance between female and male, your divine masculine, your divine feminine in balance within you. And then the big test comes through, but it's also going to affect your mind. But it's with other people, because there's 3. And like maybe dealing with some third party people, third party, they call it. Or it's within you. It affected something inside of you. From this experience, 5 to Queen, like, you had to go through it so you can grow, and then you can get into your passions as Queen of Wands. And as the Queen of Wands, you're going to get to work in the 3D. You're going to actually do that self-care. You're going to actually continue. 7 of Pentacles usually represents it's like a question you ask yourself, is the juice worth the squeeze? And then the next card would be 8 of Pentacles, which is get to work. So right here we see her kind of looking at everything. Has a book, has a glass of wine. So this one's a little different. It says keep going. Don't give up. Keep going. You will reach that emotional fulfillment, which is 10 of Cups. Okay, happy family, happy home. Continue putting that effort in. Maybe you're the observer of patterns that you already went through, and you're recognizing it in others. Maybe that's what's going on, and you're like, well, what should I do? Like, it's going to blow up, it's going to get worse. And the creator's saying, don't worry, just keep your balance. Stay in your middle. Stay in your own alignment. You'll feel things, but release it through your heart. Don't let it affect your mind. And then from 5 to Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords was already knowledgeable. You were already there. You're already there, type of thing. You'd be the observer, the one taking notes of everything, but not to lash out to anybody. Yes, you're trying to find a solution on your end. If you find it, maybe they'll realize. So you can't push anything on anyone. Then you have the 6 of... It's written so small. Here, let me look this way. 6 of Wands. Okay. 6 of Wands is the victory card. So whatever it is that you're doing, keep doing it, because you will have that victory and peace will come back. Things will line up or fall into the right place. Not according to your perception, unless you're very knowledgeable or very tapped in. But it'll balance itself in a way that will bring the best outcome to everybody involved. No matter how that presents itself. Because we don't know other people's soul journey. We're only even starting to learn about our own. We may know we have a, let's say, divine mission, or we have something to accomplish in this life, but we don't know other people's necessarily. 4 Swords. Some of you may need some time to rest. Take that time to rest, okay? And we're heading towards the new moon, so it's saying pretty much, rest until the new moon, because this is the last crescent before it becomes a new moon. So there's a time frame on this one. Take some rest, because you'll have some decisions to make in the near future, and those decisions will require you to have mental clarity, discernment, to be in alignment, to be able to see clearly what's going on, or what would be the best choice for you. Okay? Or which path to take that would bring about either the success or accomplishment that you may be seeking. Right? Let's get some other tarot, different imagery, but same meanings basically of the cards, but different imagery, which means it brings out kind of like a different feeling on what the messages are. There's two little groups that came out. I'll go with what is of facing me first. For a lot of people, judgment has been called. So a lot of people are being called on their shit. Basically. Like, if you're doing something and it's so obvious to everybody and people never said anything, so you think that you're still well hidden, it's not working anymore because people will be starting to call you out on your shit, basically. This will cause you to go into a healing period. You'll want to not isolate, but take a time out in solitude to really reflect on how it's because you get the opportunity to self-adjust. What you're adjusting is your lack mentality. This is like, oh, they got all that, and jealous, envy, and lack, fear, lack. Once you can overcome that, then you become that emperor. The emperor is the power of 4 kings. Okay, you become more stable. So that's one part. Now the other one was face down. Discover the truth. You'll have an opportunity to discover your truth. As ugly as it may seem, or it may seem. I say seem, okay? So you always have a chance to change things within you. It may take a while before the outside world realizes that you have changed, because it doesn't show up right away on the outside. It takes a while. You got to do the test of time sometimes. But the divine is also helping you. You're not forgotten. Okay? And this truth that you're going to discover about yourself, it's actually going to help. Because you'll know what to heal and what to let go and what to actually focus on. And this will bring you into feeling very satisfied. 9 of Cups is, you're going to work on your self-care. You're the one that worked on every one of these cups. You filled your own cup. You know the truth now. You're filling up your own cup. Now you're doing your self-care. You're being kind wherever you go. You're actually giving what it is you always wanted people to give you. Okay? If you say, I grew up, I didn't get any support, well then, you know what was missing. That's the truth. You know what was missing. You knew it. Well, if you know what's missing, that means you have it in you, or else you wouldn't be able to recognize it. And that's why you could do it for yourself first. And grow from that. Ooh, slowly but surely. This is a knight. He takes action towards his ambitions. It is the slowest moving knight. However, out of all the 4 knights, he's the slowest. He's the only one that makes it to the finish line. Step by step. Every day, take 1 foot forward. Every day. At the end of the week, you took 7. Next week, you may go back 3 feet because there was something you had to fix, right? So you're still advancing. Oh, wow. Well, whatever it is, once you do this, you're going to be successful. This is the victory card. Wow. Whatever's meant for you will never pass you by. And if you failed at something, it's because it wasn't meant for you. Because you'll never fail at what is meant for you. of what you know of yourself. Step number 1, know thyself. Like I said, I offer for $11 Etransfer. I send you a link and a video on how to use that site, and you get to enter your information. So I don't even need to know your information. That's why I do it this way. So I don't have access to all your info, like your date of birth, where you were born, what time you were born. I don't need to know that. Nobody really needs to know that. So there's a way of being self-sufficient in a way. So the research I've done over the years, $11 Etransfer, and I send you the link. I send you the video on how to use that site, and then you get to look at all your full astrology chart. You get to know thyself first, okay? You'll know where your strengths and weaknesses are. You'll get to understand yourself better, okay? So that's there. Just email cosmicturtlesforyou@gmail.com. And once we connect, we're chatting, I'll send you the link on where to e-transfer. And once I receive the e-transfer, then I send you right away the link, because at that point you have sent me an email, so I can send the link back to you, okay? You'll be victorious. Next card, the Lover's card. This is a major arcana. This is a divinely guided connection. Okay? If you're looking for your soul partner, you'll be divinely guided. If we're talking about the internal journey, which is the readings I do, this is the divine is guiding you on balancing your protective nature and your nurturing nature. Sorry about that. I forgot about that. So basically male female on here, so it's your divine masculine, divine feminine. We have both, you just have one more stronger than the other. And actually in my astrology chart I got masculine and feminine equal. Well, then once you have all that balance going on, you will have an ease with celebration with friends, family, those that you love. Okay? Holy jeez, there'll be cause for celebration, because you're gonna hit a jackpot of sorts. You're 10 of Pentacles. Everything that is the most valuable to you, or on the 3D level, it's about success, accomplishment, wish come true, and also possibly financial abundance coming towards you. And then you'll just be sitting on your throne thinking up of a new thing to do. There's a lot of pentacles in this one. Could have to do with earth signs. For some of you, maybe having a hard time. So it's about balancing. We're in Libra season, so it's about balancing things. Alright, collective, this has been your mini reads for tonight. Take what resonates, whatever doesn't. Have fun throwing it out the window. And this has been the reading for the little spooky season series I got going on here. I'll see you in the next reading.